Alright, Grom. Here is the dungeon run. I'm going to take Shockwave over Stormbolt so I can stun ads. And then that is really about it. We are going to roll the fuck out here. Alright, now, in most dungeons, including Mythic Plus, I always pull in Halls of Valor. I always pull this first pack with this second pack. And then, now we take these guys out. And then round out this pack here. I like to leap right into this guy. Shield slam him right in the face. And then pot the big cooldowns. Stun them all. Get these guys' attention, round them back. Obviously you don't sit in that. Now you see how my ignore pain shield is 2.6 mil, 3 mil. You know, always up. Always, always up. Especially before the boss. You want to try and build that as high as you can so you can get right in there with this boss. Alright, see? My ignore pain shield is still up. So, we're just sitting here, beating on a good old Heimdall. Dodge mechanics and all that other good stuff. Now, I'm not going to blow my cooldowns until I have Demo Shout back up. Now, my reason for that is because Demo Shout increases, by 25%. So, Demo Shout's up. Blowing him. There we go. That big rage, big hits. He's down. Alright, so over here I try to avoid that guy, left, right, wherever you want to go. Mystics are definitely the most important ones. And then this whole big group. Stun them all. I'm going to use Spell Reflect here because we have spellcasters. There's a couple of them. So I'm going to reflect your spells back at him. Interrupt this guy. Now, I notice my ignore pain shield's way up there, but my damage is also going up. Because we're AoEing hard. These guys in the middle. I like to grab these dudes if I can. If I can reach them, I like to grab them. And then these guys here. Now we got a lot of spellcasters. So, once you get them all rounded up, Spell Reflect. They all got Demo Shout, so I pop my cooldowns. We just take them out. And on we go. Now I'm not speedrunning this as fast as possible because these guys, their damage is a little bit low for that. Especially when I'm doing almost what they're doing. As a tank, that's kind of unacceptable for what we're doing here, but it's not really the point. With you guys, I probably pull a lot harder than what I pull with these guys. These green orbs again are from my trinket right here. This one. A very good trinket. Increases your strength. So I'm going to leave up to this guy always, and I interrupt him. And I just let these dudes come to me. And try to taunt that one. I'm going to Spell Reflect because I can't interrupt that there. Now he's down, so we're good. Alright. Just cleaving him down. See, Revenge is up, so I'm going to charge this person. I'm going to use Revenge. Shield Slam, Shield Block, Ignore Pain. Shield slams back up, Shield Slam, Shield slams back up, Shield Slam. Thunderclap. There we go. I got the Rage to spare because I have a big Ignore Pain shield, so I revenged. Now we're going to pull both these guys. This one here, you got to interrupt him and stuff. Interrupt him. Interrupting for warriors is extremely important, and it has to be done because, we take so much spell damage. This guy's going to cast his bullshit soon. Sanctify. I always try to keep Spell Reflect up for that, but I Spell Reflected his Searing Light instead, because we were going to kill him. But try to keep your Spell Reflect up for big boss mechanics like that if you know you're going to have to handle them. Alright. So Shield Slam, Shield Block, Thunderclap, Shield Slam, start building that Ignore Pain shield. Now, I got cooldowns, I got Demo out, and she's not doing anything. Let's use them. There we go, get that big damage out there. Look at that, doing almost 600k right now. Not even worry about that. There we go, she's down. Did almost 600k there, second in the DPS, over the DPS. So, warriors are extremely brutal tanks. Even single target. So, off we go. Now also remember, you can intercept your friends. So like if this monk would go roll in front of me or something, I could intercept to them. That will take their next auto attack, because you'll intercept the next melee range attack against them while they remain within 10 yards of you. Very useful tool if people are dying or you have people who are new. So I like to pull all these packs. We don't have our DPS here yet though. So just kind of wait on them. Now you'll notice that like for some of these I'm just letting rage pool and I'm not using ignore pain. It's because I have shield block up. I don't really need to use ignore pain. But now that my rage is maxed, I'm going to use it. Now revenge has a huge range on it, so you don't really have to worry about being right up on somebody to use it. Same thing with the attack. Now if you're running around and you're feeling comfortable, you're building rage, you got like an ignore pain shield like 2.1, like a mill or something, something the ads aren't going to break through, feel free to use revenge, feel free to DPS, because there's no point pulling an ignore pain shield when it's just going to fall off as it is right here. We don't need a huge one. That's not going to matter, it's going to go away. So, I want to do some damage. So, come here, round these retards up, and smoke them down. And it's really the same thing over and over again. You charge in, shield slam, shield block, thunderclap, ignore pain, and revenge if you got the rage for it. And if you're getting hit hard, right back to building that shield up. Now these idiots pulled more shit, so now I got revenge proc right there. Boom. Alright, another revenge proc. Boom. Now, if you're trying to do damage, use revenge over thunderclap because it does a lot more damage. A lot more. There we go. Shield slam came back up. Now shield slam came back up again. Now you're gonna get a lot of shield slam procs like that in a row. I forget what the community technically calls it, but it is like they call it like shield feathering or something like that. What the community recommends is to not use them, in succession, boom, 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 all the time, on raid bosses. Now this is because you want to spread out your usage of ignore pain via rage. Personally, I find it scary sometimes because you're not. I'm trying to stun these guys. You're not really getting as much rage as you need to absorb heavy boss hits, especially in Tomb Sargeras. So I recommend just using it whenever it's up, all the time. Don't even worry about it. Just use it. Just use the shit out of it. Now another thing is like your swing timer here. It's important, but it's not that important. Don't wait for the swing timer to go around to use abilities. Don't do it. We used to do that, but now we don't. And the reason why we don't is even with Kakushans, where your auto attack makes your next revenge or thunderclap do 20% more damage, it's just, or your shit slam. Waiting is not worth it. It's really not, because you're going to stand around and you're just going to waste procs or DPS or what have you, whatever you're waiting on. So you just use your abilities as they come up now. Before it wasn't that way, but it makes it a lot less clunky, a lot more fluid. You don't have to piss around staring at that swing timer the whole time. But you do have it up there so that if you do have Kakushans, which is a legendary glove, that when your swing timer's up, and then you can boom, slam that revenge or shield slam or whatever it is you're trying to get 20% more damage out onto. Alright, so let's pull these two maniacs. Now another thing let's go over is aggro. So Thunderclap and Revenge are your best friends for trying to get aggro on multiple targets. I highly recommend if you're going to run into a pack, the first thing you do after you shield slam and then shield block is to use Thunderclap, always. Unless you have a Revenge proc. If you have a Revenge proc and you can get everybody with Revenge, use it, because you do more damage that way, and you'll apply your bleed effect. By the way, it's Thunderclap. Thunderclap all day long to grab aggro from things. It's huge aggro builder. Huge aggro builder. One thing I like to do is I like to taunt a lot on targets when I have people with pets in here, like this guy. He's got this abomination. I don't like that. So I taunt targets a lot to keep them on me. Now this is not something I highly would not recommend this in a raid. Like in raiding, taunt is to be used for, you know, taunt swaps and other things like that only, because it's a huge mechanic and you need to be using it that way. But if you're not worried about that, blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. Just use it to keep them stupid hunter pets and, you know, warlock pets and shit from taunting your target away from you, so that you have the aggro, because you need your target to hit you so you can generate that rage. So it's really important that he's not pulled off of you by a pet, because if, you know, you miss that 500k hit to build 20 rage that you need to build your ignore pain shield, and some hunter took that away from you because his pet used growl, you know, fuck that guy. So right here, I'm gonna stand right in the middle of these two. This dude's probably gonna talk to him, I hope. No? Okay, I'll do it. Thunderclap. So you guys both of them. Pretty much immediately. Now you have to obviously keep attacking them and stuff to grab that aggro, especially with geared people. But you know, just kind of is what it's your go-to way to grab aggro. Now I'm not gonna worry about building ignore pain shield here because I know he can't hit me hard enough, so I'm just gonna DPS.
The Aegis of Agramar is yours for the taking.
Obviously, tank grabs the Aegis. No Scovy. I'll go over positioning and stuff like that at a different point in time if you want, but right now it's really not that important because we're just in a heroic. But I know you know the generals of, you know, spin a boss around, keep them away from people, blah blah blah. Use my cooldowns. Now one thing I forgot to go over is Nelth's Fury. Now I use it right there just to use it to show, you know, to show Nelth's Fury. But Nelth's Fury is extremely useful for blocking a lot of real hard-hitting physical attacks. And like, let's see, current raid, KJ's Fell Claws. So KJ will be hitting you with Fell Claws, they stack, and it stacks damage on you. So during like your 5th stack, which is when you generally, you know, taunt on 5 to 7 stacks, it's going to hit you really, really hard. So what you want to do is you want to use, you want to shield slam them, get up your shield block, and then use your Nelth's Fury. Now you want to use shield block in conjunction with Nelth's Fury always, because that'll help you block critically even more on top of Nelth's Fury. And if you critically block as a warrior in your artifact traits, you do these things called Dragon Scales. Blocking attack has a chance to increase your total damage ignored by your next ignore pain by 40%, and you have Scales of the Earth, which causes your increase of armor by 30%, and then you do this big blast of fire at your shield and it does damage. So we got good old Odin here. I like to keep Odin right here until his you know, bullshit comes out. On him, I usually save cooldowns until you turn into a Raikou, but I feel like it here because we have a lot of DPS, so I'm going to blow them all, and I'm just going to hit Odin hard. And I got that ignore pain shield up. We're just going to hit him hard. Switch to this guy. Look, Odin's down. Over. Doing a good bunch of damage. So that's the basics running through the dungeon. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, not too fast, not too slow, just normal good old dungeon. You know, get your loot at the end, whatnot. So that is really it. That's my playstyle. That's how I play. These are the add-ons you use and stuff like that. So feel free to hit me up about those or any other questions you got or anything you're wondering about. We can get into the real nitty-gritty about some of this stuff, and we can sit here and talk in Discord about it, and I can watch you tank, and that'll be fun too.